In New York, there have been, on an average, over 500,000 stop and frisks every year. Stop and frisk is when a police officer stops a person on the street for any type of suspicion he may have had, for any reason really, but it's supposed to be some type of suspicion. Perhaps one of the most frequent ones is they call a furtive movement, some kind of movement they thought might be suspicious. And the police officer asks questions, and if they think then you might have some weapon or contraband on you, they'll do a search. Many of these stop and frisks, several thousands of them every year, end up in arrests. And sometimes, many times, more than I'd ever thought, those arrests are not based on legally sufficient grounds. There is a lack of what the law calls probable cause, because a police officer needs what the law calls probable cause to make an arrest. If an arrest is made and it's found to be made without so-called probable cause, that's a false arrest. If there is a false arrest, the person who is affected, who is arrested, has the right to sue. Here is an important point. You have to file with the City of New York what's known as a notice of claim within 90 days to have a right to sue. And that 90 days begins when you're released from prison, when you're released from custody. So if you're released after 1 or 2 days, that's when it starts. You stay in longer, then you have more time. But remember about that notice of claim, because without that, you won't have the ability to sue in state court.